Guys, please check your audio and video settings, please. Yeah, in yesterday's class, I was talking about projections, finder method with projections. Projections are scalar operations are given either to select single or multiple specific property values of or column values of DB table. Column values of DB table. How many types of projections are there? Two types of projections are. Yes. But you are you going to develop that class from the scratch level, having your choice one property or multiple properties inside that class as member variables? No. You just need to take an interface. You just need to take interface having declaration of no, declaration of getter method representing your choice one property or two property or three property. Implementing that interface and mm, implementing that interface and providing everything that is required to store specific single or multiple column values is the responsibility of what Spring Data JPA. So in this, while working with projections, total how many in-memory proxy classes will be generated, guys? While working with projections, total how many in-memory proxy classes will be generated? Total two number of in-memory proxy classes will be generated. One is for our regular repository. One is for our regular repository. Another one is for what? Okay, this type class. Type interface we are developing now. Okay, representing the type. Yes, definitely. Yes, I'm talking about the projections, guys. So yesterday we completed static projections, guys. Okay, now what is left to discuss? Dynamic projections are left to discuss. What do you say, guys? Okay, but before teaching dynamic projections, I would like to revise your core Java. With respect to generics, guys, with respect to generics, I would like to talk about core Java. Core Java recap. Core Java recap. Now listen. I have a class person having some properties. Listen this concept carefully. Here I have class student extends from person. Done. Here we have class employee again extends from person. Again extends from person. Right. Now listen. I want to design a method. I want to design a method displaying either student object or what is that? Employee object or what is that? Person object. Are you understanding my statement? Displaying. Now tell me. Public object, public object, show details. Okay, public object show details. Come on. Public object show details. No, no, I'm talking about one by one. One by one, I'm talking about. What object I have given, same object details I want to details display, boss. What what object I have given, same object details I want to display. Okay, here I have taken object to OBJ. This is one option now, boss. This is one option we are having. And I will come to generics. I will come to generic. First, stick with your core Java fundamentals. This is option number one, right? Option one. This is option one. What's the problem in option number one, guys? Okay, we can pass. We can pass and get. We can pass and get not only person class object, person class hierarchy, person class hierarchy object. Come on. Not only person class hierarchy object. In fact, any class object. In fact, any class object. Are you understanding my point, guys? And code is not type safe because we have to go for typecasting, boss. Definitely, it will force me to go for typecasting or not. Okay, this is option number one, right? Look at option number two. Option number two. Option number two. Public object show details or whatever it is. Not object this time. I will take person. Person. Come on, guys. Person. Look at this method. Here we can, here we can pass and get. We can pass and get only, what is that? Person class hierarchy class objects. And code is not type safe. Here also typecasting is required or not required. Code is not type safe. So when we are doing typecasting is required or not required, my dears? I want reply from you people. Repeat. All these are advanced core Java discussions, boss. Advanced core Java discussion. Now tell me, in option number one, what is this? Definitely typecasting is required. How? Right. Suppose I want to refer with student guys. Student st is equal to some reference variable dot reference dot show details of new student of. To do this, definitely typecasting is required or not required. To do this, definitely typecasting is required or not. I want reply, boss. Yeah, some reference variable. Okay, because basically method return type is what? Object. Come on. Next, employee is equal to. Yes, if you want to refer with employee, again, some reference variable dot show details, new employee of. Tell me, typecasting is required or not required? What do you say, guys? Okay. So here, typecasting is required. Typecasting is required. That means code is not type safe code. Code is not type safe code. Yes, boss. Look at the second one. What's the return type here? Person, right? What's the return type here? Person. Please switch off your cameras, otherwise I'll remove you from the meeting. Yes, I think here also same thing, boss. Same issue. What do you say? Definitely here also typecasting is required or not required. Here person, here object. Only the advantage is here we can pass and get any class object, right? But here we can pass and get only person class hierarchy class object. So it's that in that angle it's good, right? Person and its subclass objects only we can pass and we can get the same thing. We can pass and get only those things, right? Okay. So you are expecting some return statement. Okay. Return OBs. Some OB, return OBs. Here also you are expecting something. Return OBs. Now I want to avoid typecasting, guys. Then we have to think about working with generics or not. We want to avoid typecasting. Then better to think about dealing with the generics. What do you say, guys? Option number 3. Option number 3. Tell me here. Public TT. Public TT. This is declaration of the type. This is the return type. I think you know that. Show details. Show details. Are you getting my point? Show details. Class TT. Class T class. Class T class. Are you getting my point? Yes. Here return some object. Here return some object. Yeah, Y's are 2 times T. One is declaration, one is this. Suppose here you declare X. Here also this one. Look at the save method return type. Cool repository save method return type. If you look at the method definition, there S is 2 times. Why S is 2 times? One is a declaration, one is taking as return type, right? So it's not compulsory you should use it at T boss. Anything else you can use. Are core Java advanced topics boss. You have to focus little extra focus on core Java advanced topics. Option number 3. Public TT show details class T class guys. Now here what? here we can pass and get any class object. We can pass and get any class object, and code is type safe. Code is type safe because of generics. Array, don't you think it is looking like our get bean method indirectly, ra babu? Okay. Code is type safe because of generics. What do you say, guys? Because of generics, generics are given to make our code as type safe code, right? Okay. But what is the problem? You cannot pass only person class objects. We can pass any class object and we can get any class object. I hope you are understanding my point. Okay. Right. Mr. Ramesh. I'm just returning some object, Rababu. Don't worry about it. Okay. I'm just returning some object. So now here, what is the advantage, guys? Student ST reference dot show details. Okay, reference dot show details. Now tell me here, what is that? Reference dot show details, student dot class. No typecasting is required. Yes. Employee EMP, reference dot show detail, employee dot class. Employee dot class. Any typecasting is required, guys? No. But problem is we can pass not only person class hierarchy class objects, we can even fact pass what? Any other class objects. Are you getting my point? Suppose here I pass a date class. Date reference dot date dot class. Yeah. Here typecasting is not required. So no class cast exception possibility is there. Overall code is type safe code or not. Here typecasting is not possible. Okay. Here typecasting is not possible. Are you getting my point? No. What is the type? What is what we are asking to pass? Class. Govardhan Reddy, class. If you don't know generics, please upgrade. Here typecasting is not possible. Okay, so code is type safe code. Code is type safe code. Code is type safe code. Okay, but here what is the problem, guys? Here we can pass and get any class object, and code is type safe because of generics. Any class means what? Not only person class hierarchy, you can pass any other class object. No, sir. I want to see code as type safe code, but I want to have a restriction of passing only person and its subclass objects. Person and subclasses. Person and its subclasses. Yes or no? Na? While working with the generics, I want to have an option. Okay. Now listen. Option number 4. Public. Listen, this is very interesting. Public T extends. In the declaration, I am saying T extends person. Are you listening my statement, guys? T extends person. T is the return type. Yeah, what is the difference between this one and this one? Here you can pass any return type because Any return type, that depends upon what you pass. That means you can pass any class and you can get any class object. But here T declaration is what? Whatever what the T type is what? Any class that extends from person or its subclasses. Got the point or not? Okay. Right. Here what is this? Class T class. Class T class. Here are some objects. Return object. Here we can pass and get. Okay, here we can pass and get. Only person class, person hierarchy class objects. Person hierarchy. Person hierarchy. Class object. Class object. And code is type safe code. Definitely. Code is what? Type safe code. Look at this code, guys. Look at these lines, guys. If I look at this, valida, first one is valida, yes. Second one is valida, yes, valid. Third one, guys, do you think third one is valid? Third one is not valid. Typecasting is not required, not possible, not required. It's, if you want, you can do typecasting, not required. So code is type safe code. Your typecasting is required. Are you getting my point there? Fine. Okay. T extends person. I think everyone noticed this. Actually, my main intention is introducing this. My main intention is introducing this. I hope you realized this because I need this knowledge. I need this knowledge in my what? Dynamic projections concept, guys. I think you understood. Okay. See, array option 3 is alternate for option 1, right? Indirectly. Option 4 is alternate for what? Option 2, indirectly. This is before generics. Option 1, option 2, before arrival of generics. Option 3 and option 4, while working with generics. While dealing with generics. Are you getting my point? Okay. Someone says, I say T extends from question mark. Array, that is equal to having object as the return type. So don't write T extends from question mark. Because I want to have a restriction of dealing with what? Passing person class, person and its subclasses, and getting person and subclass objects. Getting person and its subclass objects. Right, boss. Okay. Option 3. Generics alternate for option 1. Generics alternate for option 1. Next, option 4. Generics alternate for option 2. Right. I think, should I do this kind of core Java recap whenever required? Now you got crystal clear clarity about this topic. Why generics are good? What is the meaning of T extends person kind of thing? Come on. T extends person kind of thing. Did you notice this? Okay, fine. Now I'm coming to our topic called dynamic projections. Dynamic projections. What do you mean by dynamic projections? Okay, dynamic projections. Tell me here what we here we can get. Okay, we can get varying varying specific singular multiple. Okay, guys, varying specific singular multiple column values from DB table using the support of finder methods. Using the support of finder methods. Are you getting my point there? Simply using the support of finder methods. Okay. For this, we need to take you need to take multiple type interfaces. Multiple type interfaces. Okay. Have, having having hierarchy. Having hierarchy. Are we have to maintain one or other hierarchy, boss. Multiple type interfaces having hierarchy as shown below. As shown below. Listen, guys, I'm going to take interface view. I'm keeping it as empty, boss. Interface view, I'm keeping it as empty. So you can, since it's empty, we can call it as a marker interface or tag interface. Okay. Now listen. Interface result view 1 extends from view. Results view 1 extends from view. Are you listening my statement, guys? Come on. Result view 1 extends from. Okay, here I am taking two getter methods. According to our example, two getter methods. What are those, guys? Two getter methods. Public string get name. Okay. Next, public string get company. Do I need to write setter methods, guys? No. Everything internally happens through reflection API. Yeah, this is type interface 1, guys. Type interface 1. Okay, now I'm taking another type interface. Okay, 2. Tell me, we are going to take our choice properties, guys. Tell me other two properties. Long registration number. Long get registration number. Remember that? Okay. Next, what is next one? Long or double price. I want to get a price. No, not compulsory. You should take only two properties. If you want, you can take more than two properties also. Here I want to get company also. I want to get company. Right. Company is a string now, boss. Yes. Take it as a string. Take it as a string. That's your choice. Okay. Here also it is not just price. It should be get price. What happened to me? Why I'm doing like this? Here is my get price. As usually, here is my get company. Get company. interface result view to extends view. Are you understanding my point there? Extends view. No, this time not extends view, extends result view 1. I'll take result view 3. Extends result view 1. Okay. Along with the company, I want to get one extra property, guys. Public string. Array, writing public is optional because interface methods are by default public. You know that. Okay, guys, tell me here. Get. I want to get one extra information, boss. I want to get along with the name and company. I'm interested to know price. I'm interested to know price. Our number of doses required, something is there na, that I am interested to get. Okay, let me write a simple one, price only. Right. So like this, we can take number of type interfaces having hierarchy. I hope you understood, guys. Like this, we have to take number of type. Ankit Patil, is there any restriction? Each interface should have only 2 properties. No restriction. You can pass any number of. Ankit Patil, why are you studying core Java like that, guys? Any is there any restriction? Interface should have only 2 methods. Then why are you getting such a great doubts, man? You can have any number of declaration, any number of method declaration. Okay. No, you see, based on the requirement, you should write all possibilities. You only should write all possibilities. What is required according to project, you have to write. You need not to keep all possibilities, guys. What is required in your application, accordingly you develop it. Accordingly you develop it. And I think you got the point. Yes. Example application on dynamic projections. What is that? Dynamic projections. Example application on dynamic projection. Step number 1. Create. Okay. Type interfaces. Type interfaces having hierarchy. Type interfaces having hierarchy. Okay. As shown above. Okay. Okay. As shown above. As shown above. As shown above. Okay. Right, boss. That's the step number 1. Step number 2. Create finder methods. Okay. Create finder method or methods, your choice. Method or methods in our repository interface. In our repository interface. Okay. Have involving, not that one, having involving. What is that, guys? Involving the above type interfaces. Okay, involving the above type interfaces. Yes, guys. Now let me show that one practically. Okay, so this is dealing with Yogiraj Jaiswal, that is equal to entity class as return type, na? That is equal to taking entity class as the return type. What is the difference between your suggestion? Everyone, please look at the chat box. Okay. No. Yeah, in interfaces, we cannot get getter methods dynamically. Sorry. In interfaces, we cannot get getter methods dynamically. Okay. Because in interface, we don't declare properties. Now, boss, Lambda API is there to generate getter methods where properties are there. Where properties are there. Oh, it is not opened. Dependency injection, that's fine. Let us take static projections, guys. Static projections, that's cool. Now I want to have another project dealing with dynamic projections, nothing else. Copy paste, guys. Number 6. Finder methods. What is this? Dynamic. Array, dynamic, don't expect that much dynamic. Okay, at runtime you will decide property names I should get. No, no, no. That is not possible. People are expecting total dynamic. Sorry. Total dynamic. You will pass 1, 2 column names and property names and values should come. No, no, no. Array, without type, where you will store? Without type, where you will store? There should be type to store, na? Out of 10 to 20 columns, you picked up 4 columns. There should be something representing that 4. There should be something representing that 4 properties, right? There should be some type bound which can bind only those 4 properties. Not there. So you have to take custom type. But how many custom types? So many permutations and combinations, right? So at least you are not developing classes having properties, getter, setter method. You are just developing interfaces. Don't forget that. Okay. Right. Dynamic projections. Yes. Here is my dynamic projections concept. Yes, boss. Now listen. Go to repository interface. Okay, first of all, where is that type interface? Type package. So here I will take new interface, view, guys. It's an empty one. Let's keep that one empty. Let's keep that one empty. Yes. Now result view one extends from view. Result view one extends from view. Rename the file to this one. Okay. Next. File save as result view 2. Result view 2 extends from again view. This time, okay, long get price. Oh, sorry, get registration number. This is long, boss. Next, okay, here double. Double get price. Get price. Everyone getting my point there? Result view to extends view, guys. File save as result view 3. File save as result view 3. Come on. Result view 3 extends view, guys. Okay, now here I will make it extends result view 1. Okay, I just want to have a price, guys. So total how many guys we got? One is common generic type, guys. That means to just maintain hierarchy. Okay, total we have 3. Like this, we can take any number. Like you can take any number. Okay. So now come to this one, guys. Not runner class, repository one, guys. Now you observe. Okay. Public T extends view. I'm declaring the return type first. I'm declaring the return type. I meant to say I'm declaring the type com.nt.view. That's cool. Here, then I can say list T. What do you say, guys? Then I can say list type. List T. Okay, now T is what? Anything related to view only. You cannot think about entity class object now. You cannot now think about entity class object here. Here now this T is what? Anything related to view interface, right? Find by. Okay, here I want to get my choice column values. Find by what you want to get. Find by company. Order by company. Descending order. Here string company, let it be. Okay. Right. Okay, string company. Are we have to pass company name now, boss? We have to pass company name, string company. Next, see what details you want to get. When you pass that company name, you definitely are not interested to get all column values. Definitely are interested to get specific multiple column values. Are you listening my statement? So that's why specify the type. Class T is equal to class. Class T is equal to class. Now listen, this is very interesting. While calling this method, if I pass result view 1, return type is what? List of result view 1. If I pass result view 2, what is the return type? What? List of result view. Result view 2. If I pass result view 3 dot class while calling this method, what is the return type? List of result view 3. So that means we are going to get list collection having our type objects as elements, our type objects of element. In those types, we are able to get specific multiple column values or not. If interested, you can get specific single column value also. Okay, at least now you realized why I discussed generics before teaching this concept. At least now you are understanding this statement, guys. And this part and this part, I think now you got the clarity. This part and this part. What you pass here, what class name you pass, what view interface name you pass here. So that will become return type for list collection element type or not. List collection element type or not. This is crucial in the entire dynamic projection application. This is crucial. Remaining all are normal, boss. Copy this. Okay. corona repo dot corona vaccine repo dot java. Corona vaccine repo dot java. Copy this, paste it. Step number 3. What's the interface we have taken? Corona. No? Fine. Your choice. That is right. Step number 3. Develop service interface and service IMPL classes as shown below. This is regular, guys. As shown below. Yeah. Let's come to this. Yeah. Why error? Previous one. Okay, we cannot use Lambda API when properties are not there. We can use Lambda API to get getter setter method only when properties are there. Based on what they will get getter setter method. People are not listening class because I am giving statement and people are again asking same questions. Okay, here Lambda API cannot be used. We cannot use Lambda API here. Lambda API here to get, and moreover, Lambda API is there to give getter method with definition or only declarations. Use common sense, right, Babu? Lambda API gives getter method with declarations or with definitions. Speak, respond. Jainuddin, you only asked this question. Definitions. But what we need now? Declaration. Then how can you think about working with Lambda API? You cannot now, boss. We cannot use Lambda API here to get the okay. Tell me, guys, to get the declaration of getter methods. Declaration of getter methods. Getter methods in the above type, in the above view interfaces. In the above type interfaces. In the above type interfaces. Are you getting my point? Next, Lambda API gives setter and getter method definitions, not the declarations. Not the declarations. Okay. Only when properties or fields are available. Are you getting my point, guys? Don't ever forget that. Okay. Now let's develop this service story in a regular fashion, boss. Okay. Corona vaccine management, right? Public list. Public list result view na? No. T I have to pass. So T I have to pass means I have to define this T here also. Come on, I have to define this T here also as usually. Extends view. extends view, control plus shift plus this. Done, boss. After that, okay, search vaccines by company. Right, boss. Next, search vaccines by company. Here, what is this? String company. Here, class T class. Sir, why are you taking parameter name as class? Why are you not taking class? You can take in lowercase letters now, boss. Uppercase C class is class name. So you can take in lowercase class. Array, lowercase C class is a keyword. Keywords are reserved words. Can we take reserved words? Or can we take keywords or reserved words as what? Can we take keywords or reserved words as what? Parameter names, guys. Parameter names, guys. Are you getting my point? Definitely not. Okay, that's the reason I'm taking class. Right, boss. Now listen. Go for implementation of this method, boss. Implementation of this method. Search vaccines. Here, simple thing. Return corona report dot. Corona report dot. What is the method? Find by. Find by. We have not taken find by here. If you have not taken find by, how we can work with that? Find by company. Yes, corona report dot. Find by. Oh, I think we have done modification in wrong interface, guys. 6 only. We have done modification 6 only. Right. Why it is not coming then? Okay, this one. Find by company, order by company. Earlier not saved, boss. Don't think much. Okay, class. That's it. Class. Here, result view is not there, guys. This time view interface is there. Okay, all these are not required. Whatever not required, just remove. Otherwise, they become warnings. They look like a warnings. Okay. Now, Devash Pandey, can't you wait until I will until I give the client code? Yeah. Now, lastly, we are developing client code, guys. I will try to develop multiple versions of client code. Please observe. Ashish, why T extends view? Why T extends view? Okay, same reason. Without, I think Ashish, you are very poor in core Java, boss. Can you improve your core Java fundamentals? Can you improve your core Java fundamentals before asking this kind of questions? Right. Again, I am declaring. Again, I am declaring generic type here. Same. Array, when repository method is giving list of our type of objects, so service class method also should return same thing now, boss. Ashish, I didn't get what's your doubt exactly. You are okay with extending from T. So you don't have any problem when T is extending from you in the repository interface. Why are you getting problem here? In the repository interface, okay, we need to define custom types. Okay, we have taken multiple custom types. Okay, extending from common interface called view, and we have taken that one as the return type. We involved that one in the return type. And the same thing I am doing in the service interface. Guys, same thing I am doing in the service interface. Why are you stucking up here? Can we store specific multiple column values in entity class objects? We can store, but lot of properties will be wasted in each object, right? So we need to store in a custom types. What are the custom types we developed? View interface hierarchy, view interface hierarchy interfaces. That's the reason I'm involving in the return type also. And at repository level, when you are able to store specific multiple column values in a list collection that holds custom type elements, in the service class also same list collection with custom type should be taken or not? Come on, I think you are using your brain. I don't know where you are stacking up. Ashish, can you respond? Okay, right. Here, observe this. Observe this. List. First, I will pass result view 1. Tell me in result view 1, how many methods are there, guys? How many methods are there? 2 methods are there. What are those? Get name and get country, right? Get name and get country. Here is my list 1, guys. Okay, here is what? Service dot. Search vaccines by company. What is the company, guys? Russia. I didn't open SQL developer. Anyone is having idea? Pfizer. Okay, Pfizer. Yeah, here you must mention type. You must and should mention type. What is that? What we are expecting? Result view 1. Come on. Result view 1. So here also you pass result view 1 dot class. Yeah, result view 1 dot class. Gone. Okay, now you observe, guys. Yeah, listen. Since I passed result view 1 dot class, okay, it is going to give list collection having result view 1 class objects. I mean, it's a result view 1 in interface implementation class objects. Okay, in this interface, how many methods are there? 2 methods. That means this method is going to select all column values of the record based on this condition, or only 2 column values based on this condition. It is going to select only 2 column values of record based on that condition. Are you comfortable, guys? Come on. List 1 dot for each. View 1. Okay, since it is a single statement, writing yes, so flower bracket is optional. System dot out dot println. Because since the toString is not there, guys, so you cannot think about using method reference. Okay, here we are having what? View 1 dot. See, get name space view 1 dot. Okay, what is that? Get country. View 1 dot get name space view 1 dot get country. I hope you understood this statement, guys. Okay, you will get more enjoyment when I write one more method call. Service dot search vaccines by company. Can you tell me what is the another company we are having? Rusi company we have taken, if I am not wrong. If I am not wrong, R capital Rusi we have taken. Smutnik is not a company name, is the vaccine name, right? Okay, here what is this? Result view 2 dot class. Yeah, result view 2 dot class. Now tell me, result view 2 is having how many methods? Result view 2 is having how many methods? Another 2 methods. So we are going to get another 2 records as the results or not? Okay. Yes, guys. Result view 2, guys. I'm not able to call for each method here. I should be in a position to call for each method here now, boss. Search vaccines by company. Search vaccines by company. Okay, guys. No, actually, this returns list collection. Now, when it returns list collection for each. Okay, let's see. For each view to. For each view to. Tell me here what is this view to system dot out dot println. System dot out dot println. Okay, system dot out dot println. View to dot. What's the method, guys? View to dot get registration number. Get registration number space. Yes, next one. View to dot. Next one is what? View to dot get. What is the other one? Price, whatever it is. Price semicolon. All right, guys. Control plus shift plus O. Done, boss. Yes, earlier the result view is not imported. That's why it has given problem, guys. Okay, now not a issue now. Now not a issue now. Yes. Are same thing. Instead of writing in 2 lines, I am trying to write in a single line. Did you notice that, boss? Instead of writing in multiple lines, I am trying to write in a single line. Okay. Sys out. Let's go for third one now. Third one. Search. See, I'm able to pass dynamism. Are you able to see the dynamism now? Array, there is no view to Ra Babu. This is result view 2. This is result view 2. View 2 is a for each. Lambda expression statement. Hari, yes. Study Java 8 features, right? Dirty fellows. From how many days I am shouting on you people, upgrade Java 8, upgrade Java 8. Now people are innocently asking, what is the view 2? What is array? Here you understood view 1. Na? What's the problem to understand view 2? Guys, what's happening? I'm doing spoon feeding. I am asking to upgrade prerequisite. I'm starting from 0%. Still people are not recognizing the things in the code. Shame on you. Shame on you guys. You recognized view 1. Understanding my point? Are you understanding my point? Okay, guys. So this is view 1, guys. This is view 2. Mr. Hariyesh, still problem with the view 2? Okay. Hari, this is just, what is that? For each method, for each method, for each method. Lambda expression statement, boss. Then what is this? Result view 3 dot class. Result view 3 dot class. First, let me import that result view 3. And then in view 3, do you have what methods we are having, boss? View 3 is having first two methods plus get name. Next, view 3 dot get company, get country. Yeah, fine. Space. Here also view 3. View 3 dot. Tell me. View 3 dot. What's the extra property, extra getter method we are having? Get price. Array we are trying to call only those getter method that are visible, was that are there in the view interface. Result view 1, 2. Result view 2, another 2. Result view 3, only one getter method, but it is extending from result view 1. Total 3 methods are there. That's the reason we are able to get the 3 details over here. That's the reason we are able to get what? 3 details over here. Are you comfortable, my dears? Yes. Okay. View.java, result view 1, result view 2, result view 3. Total how many are there? 3 are there. Here is my view.java. Okay. Shall we run the application? Yes. But before running the application, okay, let me change the class name little bit. You can take old one, no problem. JPA application. Change the file name, guys. Change the file name on this one. Okay. Done. Total, we should get 3 types of results, boss. Spring Boot application. Yeah, dynamism means don't think that you are dynamically going to pass the class column names. Dynamism means you have an option to work with different varieties of combination by taking different varieties of what? Type interfaces. Only the thing is we are making all type interfaces having same hierarchy. Yeah, here Pfizer and name and company. Here registration number and price. Condition is anyhow there. Condition is anyhow there. Here what? Name, company, name, country and price. Name, country and price. Are you able to see it, guys? See, it is not. It is applying condition as usually. Along with the condition, company, order by, all this stuff. It is not selecting all column values. Check it out. It is selecting only 2 column values. One is name, other one is country. Here it is selecting what? Price. Before that, you can see registration number. Registration underscore number. At the top, again 3 things. So that means we are able to bring the effect of scalar queries. We are able to bring the effect of projections. Sir, how it is dynamic? We are able to change type at runtime now, boss. At runtime, look at the runner class. Look at the runner class. Here I asked I want view type 1. Here I asked I need view type 2. Here I asked I need view type 3. So because I'm able to change it dynamically at runtime or not. Okay. Yeah. Don't expect on the fly I will come and give column names. It should come in. No, not that much dynamism. Because if you give column types or property types on the fly directly at runtime, where is the type to hold them? Suppose out of 20 columns, you selected 6 columns. You decide and pass at runtime. Okay, tell me there should be some type not to get them and to hold them. So that is not possible. That is not possible. Passing property names dynamically at runtime, not possible. You can choose types at runtime. But you have to define types. You have to define types, okay, by having all permutations and combinations. And you can change from one type to another type. Okay, guys. Ankit Patil, Spring Data module can be implemented in Spring, can be implemented in Spring Boot. Right now, we are learning through Spring Boot. Is that clear? Every module of Spring can be learned either in Spring style or in Spring Boot style. So nowadays, all advanced module we are trying to learn in Spring Boot style. And anyhow, Spring Boot has become industry standard. So slowly, we are just learning Spring fundamentals to enter into Spring. And after that, everything we are trying to see in Spring Boot style. Because slowly, industry is moving everything to Spring Boot only. Right. So, right. Let's go for where is this? What is our third step? Develop service interface and service implementation classes. Let's not waste time. Okay, this is repository. This is service interface. This is service interface. Yes, guys. Service interface story. This is the story. Okay, first of all, you should have acceptance of generics. Then you will understand this. Okay. Next, service IMPL class. Guys, everyone understood this one now, boss? Entire magic is there in this line. Based on that only entire coding taken place. I hope you noticed that. If not, sit and upgrade generics, then look at the code. Look at the code after upgrading to generics. Next, step number 4. Now you cannot show excuses. Sir, in core Java, my faculty didn't teach Java 8 feature, Java 9 feature, generics. That's why I don't know. You cannot show excuses. If you have not learned there, you have to learn on your own. Or I'm saying so many videos are there in Naresh ID YouTube channel itself. At free of cost, there are so many videos. And recently our core Java faculty even done one video on what? We have conducted one session on Java 14, 13, 14, 15 versions also. 13, 14, 15. But I'm just asking you to upgrade Java 8. Resources are there. You have to upgrade, boss. Right. Okay. Develop the runner class. Develop the runner class. Here is my runner class, guys. Develop the runner class. Okay. So what I want to highlight is this. Based on this, this is decided. Okay. Note why it is called dynamic, guys. Here we are able to change. Type interface. Dynamically while calling the method. So it is called dynamic projections. It is called dynamic projections. Right, boss? Limitations of finder methods in Spring Data JPA. Limitations of finder methods in Spring Data JPA. Yeah, shall we see one by one, guys? Yeah. Yeah. Can you tell me? Only select operations are possible. Only select operations are possible. That means Non-select operations are not possible. Non-select operations are not possible. Yet today I will give conclusion where to use, where not to use. Yes, guys. Next. Next. Okay. Yeah. Aggregate operations are not possible. Array, can I get count star kind of activity? Max, min, aggregate. Are you listening my statement? Aggregate operations are not possible. Actually, aggregate operation also some kind of select operations, right? Aggregate operations are not possible. Next, group by operations are not possible. Did you see group by class in the table? Group by operations are not possible. Order by they have given. Group by is there? Not there. Group by is not there. Next, group by operations are. Next one. Okay. Working with scalar or projections. Scalar operations or projections. Scalar operations or projections is a bit complex. Working with scalar operations or projections is a bit complex. Are you understanding my point? Right, boss. Array, we felt bit complexity while working with projections or not? Yes. While selecting data by using multiple properties and multiple conditions, the method names are becoming really very lengthy. Really very lengthy. Come on. This is another problem we are having or not. The method names are becoming really very lengthy. Really very lengthy. Okay. Next one. Method names are not so readable. Array, find by countries you want to see when you are giving multiple countries. But do you have a freedom of giving countries plural when property name is country? Array, find by countries in list of countries you want to pass, right? But you have a freedom of taking your choice wording in the method names, guys. No. There is a convention that you have to follow. If you don't follow convention, sorry, impossible to work with that, right? So method names must be taken by following some convention. Okay, that process kills the readability. Okay, what is your conclusion, sir? Note one: to overcome all the above problems, take the support of, to overcome all the above problems, take the support of what, guys? Take the support of query methods. Query method using JPQL. What, guys? JPQL or HQL. Okay. HQL. Okay. or native SQL queries. Okay, maximum problems can be solved with the support of what? At the rate query methods, guys. Maximum problems will be solved. Yes. Another note too. Sir, when to use finder method? You spend 2-3 days time on it. Waste, sir? Not waste. Not waste. Use finder methods. Okay. To perform. To perform. Single property. Single property condition. Single property condition based. Single property means single column. Single property or single column condition based select operations. I think you got the clarity. So dealing with projections waste, dealing with multiple conditions waste. So I generally industry prefers using finder method while dealing with a single property or single column based condition. I hope you are understanding my point. Okay, right. Santosh, since they are in-memory dynamic proxy classes, they will not impact. The performance will not be impacted. And do you know how many objects Spring Boot internally creates? Santosh. Hey, Santosh asked one interesting question. Sir, I have 50 tables. Then I will be taking 50 repository interfaces. That means internally 50 in-memory proxy classes will be created. So performance will be affected or not. First of all, tell me how many objects Spring Boot creates as part of auto configuration? How many operation that Spring application dot run method performs? Are we using all of them every time in the project? Are we using all of them every time in the projects? No, na boss. No, na boss. No. So when performance is not affecting at that time, if you add another 50 in-memory proxy class object, do you think performance will be disturbed? I don't think so. I really don't think so. It's something like this. Okay. Something like this. In our servlet programming, creating date class object and feeling performance is bad. First of all, during server startup, during deployment of application, during execution of application, first of all, you realize how many objects container internally creates. How many objects container internally creates. Worry about those objects. Na? Why are you worried about 1-2 extra objects that is created by programmer? I know in Java object creation is costly affair, but not that much costly. Not that much costly where our objects only costly, ready-made objects are not costly. I hope you are understanding. This is how we have to think. When performance is not affecting for so many things that are happening auto configuration, why it will affect performance? Why it will affect performance? Naveen, Naveen, in scalar or projections, or do you have any link with entity class? Naveen is asking one more interesting question. Raja, at the rate query also deals with proxy process. At the rate query also deals with proxy process. At the rate query also we write on the top of abstract methods only. Again, implementation of those methods takes place in this. Okay, Naveen is asking, sir, in Hibernate we have at the rate proxy and all this angama. Array, without using at the rate proxy only that behavior came. First of all, whatever scalar interfaces you are taking, is it having any connection with entity classes? No. Then why you take a entity class final or not take final? Does it affect? Does it affect? really does not affect, because you are not involving entity class while dealing with the scalar queries. I hope you realized it. I hope you realized it. Okay, very soon in this month, okay, you will be having Docker tool. And tomorrow I'm going to give an assignment related to Gradle. Okay, because I'm going to switch to Gradle tool after a few days. Okay, remind me to give assignment related to Gradle. You have to watch some videos in order to start working with what? Gradle. And Jenkins, Docker tools I am planning. Very soon those tools will be there. Don't worry about it. Thank you guys. We'll meet tomorrow. I hope you are doing practicals.